What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I have boxes. Goodbye. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So you're probably wondering, well, these are model boxes, and if you saw one of my previous videos, this was like back in February, January time. This is one model I was gonna end up selling at Airliners International Aviation Expo. Now, a bunch of you are probably gonna comment down below, like, why would you sell models here? Well, first. Well, actually, no, there's only one reason. It's because it just, like, some of these models aren't eyesores of it. I'll also say this that, I'll savor this actually at the end. Okay. We have a ton of boxes to go through. I think I have like 37 models I'm going to be selling, which is, you probably think is crazy. Hopefully these prices, that you guys, see here are reasonable enough, but yeah, we'll get started off. We'll start off down here with the Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Maryland Heart. Maryland Canyon Blue livery. This is about the blue nose cone. As you can see, it's the Boeing 737-700 Maryland 1, and it's actually it's in great condition. I did dust off all these models and their boxes, although just heads up, if your box is a little dusty, it's just because they'll be sitting in their boxes for like a little bit. But I wanted to do this now, considering I'm gonna be with my dad in like a few days, a few days, and then basically I won't have time to do this, and then I'll practically be with him until Airlines International, so I want to do that now. But yeah, $40 for this one. Then this one, this is a little bit more damaged. This is the Southwest 737-700 in the cane blue, Maryland one with the blue nose cone. I said this one $35. So actually, yeah, I'll just say this now. So, guys, comment down below what models you want out of here once I'm done with this. Once I go through all of these. And then also comment if you'll be at Aviation Expo or Airlines International, so I know when to give you these models. But yeah, there you guys go. Then we have the Condor 757-300 in the blue livery. Again, good condition on this one. I also try to keep these prices pretty reasonable, like not to try and go overpriced. Try to keep it like the same. Then we have the Delta Connection CRJ-200. The box is a little bit torn, but the plane is in solid condition. Sorry about some of these smudges, if you guys can see on like the sticky notes. It's basically just that my hand might have gone a little bit on them, but anyway. Then we have the Air Wisconsin. Let me just try and get zoomed up. Air Wisconsin CRJ-200. This is in great condition. I also set this one $30. Box actually is a little bit slightly torn on this side. But it's like not as noticeable as this one, but yeah. I still said this one is $30. Then we have the Frontier A320 Orville Cardinal, and this one, again, great condition. I decided to set this 41.45 just because it is a little more rare, but yeah. Then this is the Southwest 737 MAX 8K Blue Retro. This is the NG Lite version. I'm not a really big fan of the NG Lite version. I want to give props to NG though. I really like the box design on this one. This has to be one of my favorite boxes. But yeah, there you guys go. $40 for that. Then we have the Spirit Airbus A320. This one is with the Bearfare. And this is, I kind of wrote, it was bankrupt airline. I didn't write that for any of the other bankrupt airlines that are on the list here, but yeah, there you guys go for Spirit A320. Then we have the Southwest 700 California 1 livery. I said this also 45, just still a little more rare, but yeah. Then we have the United 700. This I basically just left it a right wing, right aileron detached, and said it's at $35. And then also, guys, if you have any like tips or something for me selling models at these conventions, just also comment that down below. That would actually really help. Then we have the 177-9. There are a few smudges on the box. I don't actually know how this happened. But the plane is in great condition. I said around $50. Yeah, I know. Gemini Jets wide bodies go for like 75 now, but yeah, so you guys can get that for 50 if you want to. Then we have the Delta 737-800, the Brave sticker. I will also go through a reason why I'm selling all these planes at the end. I just wanted to show you guys now. And also, at any time, if you want to pause to read so you guys know what the condition is, but then also listen to me because I may provide some extra details about like the box or something. Then we have the Delta MD-88, and then the box is again slightly torn, but the plate is in great condition. As I said, around $35. Then we have the Spirit A320s. Okay. Yeah, Spirit A320 is the fence tips version, and I just said it's in great condition. That's it, $40. Then this one, you could probably get a steal on this one. This is the United 737-800. This is the first release, and for $50, yeah, I know. There's a little bit of a glue smudge on the left wing. Again, at the end, I'll open all these boxes that I can open for Gemini Jets, and I'll show you basically what I'm on about. Then we have the TWA MG-80 3 for this one. Also known as the Super 80s, against the American Hybrid livery. Then we have the Southwest 77-800 Tennessee 1. This aircraft doesn't fly actually for Southwest anymore. That's kind of sad actually when I found out that. Then here we have the United 737 MAX 10. Yeah, you can guys see it hasn't entered commercial service yet. I remember when I got this at Airliners, I just want to have the whole Maxes, but then it's like after realizing that this probably won't fly for a long time, so I'm just selling it off. Then this is the United Express CRJ550, and then yep, the left aileron is detached. Otherwise, the plane is in great condition. Now, you're probably wondering why. Yeah, I'm definitely selling that. I will still use my other United Express CRJ 550 down there for airport updates for now until I can get another, maybe even a few of these. But yeah. Then it's the JetBlue A320 in the old barcode livery. This was basically like I found out when my other one. Wait, why am I talking about these all here now? Okay, forget about it. We're just gonna wait to the end. I can't keep a promise anymore. Alaska A321 Neo. This is like kind of one of those that's like in a little bit of a rough shape, so that's why I said like $20. You'll see why. Again, pause to read any of these. Avianca A321 Neo. These actually don't fly. It took me like forever to find out that Avianca doesn't fly these. I think it was like midway last year, like it took me to find out, and then these have been gone for their fleet for a while before that, I think. Then we have the Southern Air 777F by Gemini Jets. And then we have the United 737 MAX 8. Yeah, box is torn. Yeah, there you go. And then we have the United 2 Neo. This one is really rough shape. So that's why the price is pretty much dirt cheap. I don't expect like a whole lot of people to actually buy these. I'd be shocked if actually most of these get sold. If not, then I'll sell these on the aftermarket, which I mean it's fine. Then this one also has like a few box smudges here. I'm not sure if you can like see. I don't want to make it worse, but yeah, Southwest 77. This is an Airplane Shop exclusive, which I did round up the price a little bit more for this one just because it is an exclusive. Then we're getting on to some boxes here that aren't actually holding their original models. Several of these are basically just boxes, so you guys can sell them all. So this isn't the Alaska 737 MAX 8. Then underneath that, we have a Southwest 77-700 in a California 1 box. There's actually another California 1 box here. So I had 3 of those, but they're all pretty much gone now. Actually, wait, no, I think that might be the last one. But anyway, we have another aircraft that's not institutional box, the Alaska 77 MAX 8. This one is the Alaska 77-900 ER in the Archimate livery, or whatever you call it. Then, you heard me say this in the unboxing of this one. This isn't actually one. This is the United 737 in the Star Wars livery. It's like the only non-Gemini Jets, or it's not the only non-1-400 model in this whole haul. And then we have another California 1 box. I'm okay with, again, why am I talking here? Then we have Freedom 1. This actually isn't its original box. Same goes for this one. Yeah, I'm selling off all my Avianca planes. So yeah, if you're in the mood for like some South American planes, just let me know. Then, these are some planes that actually kind of fit weirdly in some boxes. We have a, yeah, S7-18-19, yeah. Then this is a American A321 box. So before you get your hypes up, no, this is not American A321. This is actually an NG aircraft in this box. And then we have a Delta 717 box, which isn't holding a Delta 717. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna just go over all these again. And basically just explain why I'm selling these. Then we'll do like a little bit of an outro. Just explaining, yeah, alright, I can't think of a reason, but then, we'll start with those two, the Southwest 700s and the Campbell livery. I'm selling both these just because, the hard livery, which is, it's still actually in the 700 form, which is actually pretty interesting. So there's basically no reason for me to keep these. Then we have the Condor 757-300. These are, all retired for Condor. I was contemplating on keeping this, but I decided I'm not really much of a European short haul collector. I'm only just like a U.S. short haul collector guy. With a few exceptions for Europe, the Condor 757-300. A lot of these models I just got back in the day just to grow my collection, but kind of the I didn't think of like the impact they would have later. Those Connection Series -200. I'm selling these because basically they're all retired. Yeah. Then we have the Air Wisconsin Series -200. I was contemplating on keeping this for like a while, but then I ended up just deciding to sell it just because as much as I like the livery, it's just not realistic. Like they don't fly these anymore, so why just have these? But I'm hoping it'll find a good collector someday. Frontier A320 Orville, the Cardinal doesn't fly anymore, so that's why I'm selling this. So I will be down to one Frontier aircraft, but I mean that's fine with me. Puppy Paradog does still fly an A320 Neo, which is good, and it'll probably can do so for a long time. Southwest 77 Max 8, Kenny Blue Retro. Yeah, I'm selling this just because I'm not really a fan of the NG Light version of this one now. It's just starting to, like, grow the disdain on me. Again, I will give NG credit where credit is due. Their box art design for this is fantastic. Absolutely one of the best NG boxes, if not the best one I've had in my collection. But yeah, I'm hoping they'll find a nice place. Spirit A320, I'm just selling off my whole Spirit collection, which is 2 planes, just because it is a bankrupt airline. Yeah. California one, this is the actual California one box. But I'm selling this because California one's on the Dash 800 and it's the Dash 700, but yeah, there you guys go. United 77 700, I'm gonna sell this in anticipation that I'm gonna try and find the NG version of this. I'm just not really a fan of the mold on this one. This mold is kind of crappy, if I'm being honest, but hopefully you'll find someone that's good. I'll probably write up there that the mold is pretty bad on this one. Then we have the Hawaiian 77-9. I'm selling these because Alaska Airlines now has all these in the current livery, but yeah. What was I gonna say? I was contemplating on keeping this one also for a while just because I like the Hawaiian livery on the 77-9s. But I ended up just deciding to sell this. But yeah, Delta 7700 Brave sticker. There's a little bit of a paint chip on this one. That's not the main reason. It's because, again, I'm not really a big fan of the mold that they used on this one. I mean, it was fine for like a bit, but it's not. As soon as like time's gone on, it'll just have a disdain for this pretty much. But also the aircraft in real life, I believe, has split skim tires, so this is kind of unrealistic now. Delta MD 88, I'm selling this just because I have an extra of these and I don't need 2 of these. Spirit A320, bankrupt airline. United 77 800, I actually want to get the Aeropolaris version of this. I hear it's actually a really cool, like, stuff that you get with it, because you get, like, a small mat with it. And also, I hear actually Aeropolaris' 77 800 isn't actually half bad. And also this one, when I was gluing it back on, I got a little bit of a smudge on it. It's not the main reason it is, but I feel like it is time someone will get this. And also, remember to stay really, really rare model. And for $50, you get still this one. Again, there is a little bit of glue smudge. TWA MD83 Super 80. I sound this just because I have another one of these, don't need 2. Southwest 77 800 Tennessee 1. The aircraft that had Tennessee 1 is actually now going to a Brazilian carrier and basically just doesn't fly for Southwest anymore. So this livery will just get repainted. I don't know what airline that is, but yeah, there you guys go. United 737 MAX 10. Because this aircraft will likely not enter service for a while, and I know you're probably thinking, if it does in the next few years, will I regret selling this? Yes and no. Yes, because I actually really like NG's Max mold, but at the same time, when if they do enter service, I'm sure by that time, NG will have made another, Gemini would have made another, or Gemini would make a Max 10 mold, or Max 7 even, but yeah. United Express CRJ 550. I was thinking about selling both of these, but I wasn't gonna sell the one without missing landing gear, so I decided to sell this one. I basically just sold this just because there's no reason of me selling this. It's just that I don't know. I kind of just need to get it out of my way. That sounds kind of weird considering it's kind of a needed model in some eyes, but yeah. JetBlue A320. Just you heard me say this in my Christmas app massive unboxing and like I think another video, but this is like the old Blue Yorker livery, which is the name of the new livery JetBlue A320 that I have in my collection. So it's the old version, and there's just pretty much no reason for me to keep this. Alaska A321neo. Alaska doesn't fly these anymore. So again, there's pretty much no reason for me to keep this around. Same goes for this Avianca A321neo. Same goes for this Southern Air 777 200F. I have two of these. This is why I'm selling this United 737 MAX 8 together sticker. I'm selling this just because this is pretty. It's just. I've never really been a big fan of Gemini's A321neo mold. This is not the main reason. It's just because I kind of bought it and it kind of like. I roll it into like place and then like. Was it like at least like 80% of all the wheels fell off. Like there's only like well, you'll see when you've seen it. You guys have seen it. It looks pretty bad, but yeah. Louisiana 1, this is on a Max 8, so that's why I'm selling this. Again, this is not the Alaska 737 Max 8, this is 737-900ER. I'm selling this and the one here because I have 3 of these. It's just because those were never the biggest sellers for Gemini jets. And you can still find those like ready available on like some of their, I think like their official website page, which is interesting. But yeah, this is actually a Desert Gold Southwest 700 retro livery. I have the Max 8 of this, so there's pretty much no reason for me to keep that around. And then the 737 Andrew on Desert Serve. For a time, I was thinking about keeping this just so I could try and get every single Honoring Those Who Serve aircraft that Alaska has, but I've seen a few others pop up, and I believe Pan Fox Toys actually has one. So yeah, pretty much just and also I did kind of a bad job gluing it back on. You'll see if someone ends up buying this. Yeah. That's why price is pretty low. Then we have the United 737-800 Star Alliance. I have another one of these. I actually really like Star Wars livery. My bad, but I have 2 of these, so there's no reason for me to keep that. This is a Lone Star 700. I know another California one box, but basically it is on a 800, and I'm hoping someone will make a Dash 800 Gemini jets. Please do that because I have no hope in NG, despite their slight turnaround in last month's release. By the time this is coming out, maybe NG has done another release, but I don't know. I'm a little bit ahead of videos right now, but yeah. This is on Dash 800, so there's pretty much no reason for me to keep that. Freedom 1. The aircraft, I believe, is actually getting repainted because I saw it fly on Flight Radar down to San Salvador, and I think they have like a repainting facility or something. So, and the only reason I would think that, or to get like, it's either that to get reconfigured or, because since what I was gonna say, Southwest doesn't fly to San Salvador. It's either again to get reconfigured or repainted. If it was to get sold or just like get in like storage, they'd fly it to Jet Midwest to Kansas City. I've seen them do that with Tennessee One, actually, I believe, is there currently, awaiting the, Brazilian airline, I guess, to take it. But that's what I last saw on jet photos. Anyway, Avianca A320, color livery. Since I'm actually going to start doing Tampa, like, I'm still working on the boards for it as we speak. It'll be a good chunk of time before that is ready, but when I do, I haven't seen any Avianca A320s fly into there. More respectively, this livery like never flies in there. So you're probably thinking, why am I selling this then? It's just kind of been a little bit of an eyesore, then, and also again, this aircraft has, like, I don't think it's ever actually flown to Tampa. If it has, comment down below if it has, but I haven't seen it like at all. Yeah. Then we have some more aircraft. These are boxed. So we have the S7 A319. Yeah, you can notice the left wing is 100% glue on. Because I used like the yellow sort of Gorilla Glue back then. Yeah. SAS A321. I believe SAS doesn't fly the A321s anymore, so that actually might be a retired aircraft for them. There's like a piece of paper underneath like the right landing gear. Yeah. And then we have the Delta 717. This is actually a Southwest 700 Illinois 1. I have a dash 800 of these, so basically there's no reason for me to do that. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. But now we're just gonna, I'm just gonna go through, show you guys the underneaths of these Gemini Jets boxes one more time, and then basically, we'll just wrap up the video there. So, yeah. Here's the Condor 757-300. Delta Connection CRJ-200. Air Wisconsin CRJ-200. Let's see. United 7-700. The Southwest boxes, by the way, they don't fold up for some reason. Hawaiian 787-9. Delta 737-800 Brave sticker. United 737-800 Evo Blue livery. United Express CRJ-550. Alaska A321 Neo. Avianca A321 Neo. Southern Air 777F. United 737 MAX 8 together sticker. United A321 Neo. Alaska 737-900 ER our commit livery. Yeah, okay, we don't need to pull that one. Alaska 737-800 Arlington's Reserve livery. Alaska 737-900 ER our commit livery. S7 Airbus A319 and United Express E175 box, of course. Eurostar is the S7 A321. And then this is the Southwest 700 Illinois 1. I'm surprised this actually fits in as good as here as you think. Okay, so yeah, what I said earlier, like, so comment down below if you're going to Airliners Aviation Expo, and then, basically just, tell me what model you want out of this, like, whole bunch here, and then, I think I actually did a pretty good job on the pricing, because I didn't want, these to go, like, overboard on prices, like, even some of the wide bodies. I think, like, the highest price is $55, which is the Southern Air 777F. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Well, that's all I've left in my tank to say. But anyway, I'd like to say, thank you very much all for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.